So what's up, everybody? I am back. Took a little hiatus. I had track, I had TSA, I had all this stuff going on, and I just couldn't do it all. There just wasn't enough time. But I'm back. It's summertime, and I have a bunch of projects I'd like to get done. I already got some done. I didn't film them because I just wanted to get them done. First one being the bathroom. Got recalked, and this is the second time I've done it. Put all new caulking in, tore out the old stuff, you know the drill. Got her done. Looks alright. I did all the seams. This time I went like the whole way into the wall. First time I did it, I didn't go far enough in, and then it got moldy. Therefore, I had to redo it. So, there's that. The caulking. So, next project was this right here. So last fall we got a stump grinder and ground down all the tree stumps in our yard. You can see all these all along the fence up there. So I needed to plant some grass. So I started at the far end way down there. So I don't know if you can see that way far down there. There's like 10, 11 stumps. I started down there. The grass kind of grew. I tried a different method up here, so just waiting for the grass to pop up through. We got married, went camping for like 8 days down at Raystown. Both Dana and I got new vehicles, so there's my new truck, Ram 2500 with the Cummins turbo diesel. Pumped about that. I've been looking at getting a new truck for a while, so finally decided to pull the trigger. I need to grab something from the garage first, though. Oh, surprise! She's all dusty. That's all right. That's all right. She'll work. I guess that means we're doing some drywall today. Okay. Well, I gotta spray this stuff out, clean it up, because I failed to clean it up last time I used all my drywall tools. Don't do that. It's a pain in the butt. Alright, so we're back inside. The little Ranger is in his crate because he would just be a pain in the butt. Sorry, buddy. I'll get you out here in a second. Maybe a few minutes, maybe an hour. I don't know. I need to finish up this wall that I did last year, 2 years ago, whatever. I just did it a while ago. Tore out the old paneling, put this drywall up. I always joke to my wife that she immediately covered it up with a bookcase, so thanks for that. So I just have this little part to do. So this is all done. This is finished, painted, leveled, all that good stuff. I just have around the thermostat, and then this hole right here, I'm just going to plug up. That's been sitting there for way too long, and I'm finally going to get around to it. So there we go. So we're about ready to get started on this. So first thing I got to do is I have to, I've already put some water in this old mud bucket here. So I just put some water in here, and I'll just mix it up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure this hole, tape measure, mark with a pencil, and cut it out of this drywall. Oh, I forgot to hit record on that one, but I'll show you what I did here. Basically, this is going to be drywall. This is just going to be the paper. Same here, same here, same here. So then I'll just have one little piece of drywall in the middle, surrounded by some paper, so I can mud over it and smooth it out with the rest of the wall. So I brought you guys out here to the garage so we can cut this up. Figured I'd just leave less of a mess in the house if I just did it in the garage. So here we are. It's hot as heck out, so excuse the sweat. All right. So I need to make a marking on the opposite side of this that basically matches this, so I can score it on the back side, because I don't need all of this paper, but I need all of this paper to stay intact. So I'm going to do that, and I'll see you in a second. Now I just cracked it at every little joint there, so I can rip off these backer pieces. Now we have our little patch we can put on there. I might have to trim this a little bit to make it fit perfectly, and then I can just plug that into the hole and go ahead and mud everything else up. It should work pretty well. I'm gonna dry fit it first so I know that it fits, and then I'll mess with the mud. Alright, so I got it to fit snugly inside of the hole there. Okay, so snug fit. We're gonna mud the edges on the inside of it real quick, and then go ahead and mud it in the whole way. This is a pretty messy process, so take your time, don't get frustrated. Now we just gotta let it dry and then sand it and do it all over again. So, day 2. I let the drywall compound mud dry. Alright, and that's what it looks like so far. So that's the patched up area, that's the corner. I ended up putting some paper tape right here. Once I clean this up, you won't be able to tell it's there. The edge was really rough to start, so I put some paper tape there, formed it into a 90-degree angle. Nice thing is there's a fold right down the middle of it. Mudded it to glue it on to the wall essentially, and then just continue to mud over it. I also put some paper tape right here, so there was a big gap there before. First thing you do after your first coat of mud dries is you take a taping knife, right, and you scrape it for all the bumps. You're gonna scrape it, and you can see like little bubbles and stuff like that are just gonna get scraped away, just like so. Now on to the sanding. I usually use these little sponges. That's like a sanding sponge. They come in all different shapes and sizes. These ones don't really work that well. I mean, there's less surface area. They say it helps it not clog up as much, but it doesn't really work that way. All purpose joint compound. Le coat numero 2 is finished. Alright, so day number 3, I think it is. This stuff just takes a while to dry, so that's like the biggest thing. Not too bad. You're never going to be able to tell there was a hole right there. Can't even tell right now. So now all I'm going to do is sand it, and then it's ready for priming. And Bob is in fact your mother's brother. Here's a little quick tip for this thermostat. I'm just gonna put some painter's tape over it, give it a little bit of a hood. That way I don't have to keep taking it on, and that way I don't have to keep taking it off and putting it back on. Masking tape or painter's tape can be used for anything, literally. Surgery, vehicle repair, you can even eat it. Just kidding, don't do that. You name it. Also, quick tip, if you have an area that isn't very well lit and you can't get light there, you can use a lamp, but I'm just gonna use a headlamp. Oh, look at that. Isn't she a beaut? And this is the point where I tell you that I completely completely forgot to film whenever I was painting the finished wall, but I'm going to show you what it looks like now. No hole. Looks pretty good. Matches with the rest of the wall. Bada bing, bada boom. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe, that like, that bell, smash whatever you're going to smash on the YouTubes, and I'll catch you guys on the next build. Yes, it's going to be a build. Stay tuned. Hopefully it won't take that long. Depends how busy I get. Alright, bye. See ya.